Howdy, y'all. This is Dr. P. Mark Taylor. How are you today? Well, we have most of the assignments turned in. Um, this week, you should be wrapping up. I've already seen some of the final videos, and they're looking good. You're representing what we talked about. We're working on refining it, and so all I'm asking is for your best. This is good practice. A lot of you join in about 30 minutes. When you do the proposal meeting, you'll actually get it down to like 15 or 20 minutes. So this is a good warm up. So this week you should have turned in all of the assignments, this final one being sometime this week. And I'll check those on well, I'll check them each day, but I'll make sure I grade things as quickly as I can to get you up to date on everything. The one reminder that I need to give for those of you, most of you have finished all of your quizzes, and that's great. Something that you should know is that I am there's a few of you where it's not showing up properly in the gradebook on the course site, but you don't have to worry about that at all, because on Friday, I'm going to go in to the publisher site, and I will see every quiz that you've got. I already checked it out, and I made sure that your quizzes are there, your grades are there, and that I will manually transfer that grade over for those few of you that it was glitchy. I know that you took your quizzes, and on Friday, I will be transferring the grades manually from the publisher's website over to the course website, and you will see your grade, and it'll be 100, hopefully. A couple of you have 99, 98. That's the goal is to be way up there. My job is not to show that you don't know. My job is to show that you knew at some point, and you know where to look for it if you forget about it. And that's what those quizzes do for us. I know you can't memorize everything on those quizzes. God knows I don't. I remember everything in the textbook. So just take that with a grain of salt. You know where to look. You know what kinds of questions to ask about the research. And that's where, everybody starts. And not everybody remembers everything by the time they finish their doctoral degree. So you are where you are. You'll remember what you remember, and what you don't remember, you'll know how to look up. You'll know how to think through a qualitative research. You'll know how to think through a quantitative research. And if you don't, you just say, hey, Dr. Taylor, can you send me that worksheet? Because that'll help me do that. So, and that way I've tried to prepare you to know how to begin any kind of study. So, I'm hoping that you feel like you know that you're aware that you don't know everything, but you believe you can learn anything in research. And that's really my goal for the class. And I hope I'm getting you there, that that you know that you can learn and you can be a researcher. So anyway, get your final videos done. Zoom, just like I'm doing now, I'm using a Zoom meeting by myself that's automatically recording. If it's not automatically recording, check for the setting and go find it. And then it will actually pop up and tell you when the recording's ready, and you can post that. But I've already given those instructions. But those of you that have posted so far are looking pretty good, like you know what you're doing. And we all feel like we're faking it, so that's fine. You're doing just as well as the rest of us. I've got a lot of publications, and every one of them I felt like, man, I hope they think I'm smart. So that's kind of how that works. You're right where you're supposed to be. If I haven't told you before, you get a doctoral degree when you know or you get a bachelor's degree when you know everything, a master's degree when you realize you don't know anything, and a doctoral degree when you realize that nobody knows anything. We just know how to learn. That's where we're at. Make sure all your quizzes are done. I'm going to go double check on the course, or not just on the course site, but also on the publisher site. So double check yourself, make sure all the quizzes are in. If there are any quizzes that show 0 or that show no grade on the publisher's website, I have to put a 0 in there, and that's going to take your grade. But you're not there, right? You did better than that. You did the quizzes. You're about to finish the quizzes at least. So the grades will be there by the time I look on Friday. So the quizzes, all the assignments, almost all of you have everything in except for the last assignment, and that's coming soon. So hey, I'm still with you for another however long it takes you to finish your dissertation. So I just want to remind you that as you wrap up this course, for the next few weeks after this, I won't check email very frequently, but as I've already told you, I do a much better job with answering texts than I do emails. So if you have a question along the way, whether it's during this week or any other week until you successfully defend your dissertation, my phone number is still the same, texting still the best way to get a hold of me. If you need to email me something that you want me to look at it, do that, and then text me, say, hey, could you go check your email? I'm going to, because I'm here for that. That's my job. Never apologize for asking me to do my job. I like my job. I want to help you. So I know I've said that a few times, but that's what you tell your students, right? And that's who you are. You're my students. And you'll be my students until you get your final doctoral degree. So check in, make sure you've got everything complete, make sure I've graded everything properly. I'm about to go in and double check and get up to date on all the assignments so that you can go confidently into the rest of the week. So check later today, maybe tomorrow, and all of your grades should be up to date by tomorrow for sure. And if they're not, then give me a text and say, hey, what about this? And I will double check for you. All right. So I hope you're having a great week. And I look forward to working with you. I look forward to seeing your final assignment, but I look forward to working with you for several months to go yet. Sometime before April, you should wrap up your dissertation, and I'll be there online with you. And so until then, let me know how it's going. May God bless you richly. And talons up. Wait, how's that go? Talons up. It's a carcinoid thing. All right. Good day, y'all.